Welcome, in this video we will see Windows hacking and security. First, let's see security architecture of Windows operating system. And before I begin, I want to make it clear that the security architecture of what I am going to discuss is about Windows XP, Windows 7 and Windows 2000, Windows XP, not Windows 10 or Windows 8. Because basically I have not yet figured out how the security of Windows 10 works. Usually Microsoft add one more layer of security over the before operating systems, so I will discuss security architecture of Windows in general. There are three components of Windows security, that is LSA, Local Security Authority, SAM, Security Account Manager, SRM, Security Reference Monitor, and all three are arranged in this manner, as you can see in this diagram. First, let us say LSA, that is Local Security Authority, in depth. LSA is central part of security. It is also known as security subsystem. The Local Security Authority is a key component of logon process in both Windows NT and Windows 2000. In Windows 2000, the LSA is responsible for validating users for both local and remote logons. The LSA also maintains the local security policy. During the local login to a machine, a person enters his name and password to the login dialog. This information is passed to the LSA, which then calls the appropriate authentication package. The password is sent in non-reversible security key format using one-way hash function. The LSA then queries the SAM database for user account information. If the key provided matches the one in the SAM returns a user's SID and the SIDs of any group the user belongs to. The LSA then uses these SIDs to generate the security access token. Now next, SAM, that is Security Account Manager. Security Account Manager is a database in the Windows operating system that contains is available, so other services can start accessing the SAM database. In the SAM, each user account can be assigned a Windows password which is in encrypted form. If someone attempts to log on to the system and the username and associate password match an entry in the SAM, a sequence of events takes place, ultimately allowing the person access to the system. If the username or password do not properly match any entry in the SAM, an error message is returned requesting that the information should be entered again. When you make a new user account with a password, it gets stored in the SAM file. The Windows security files are located at c://windows/system32/config/SAM. The moment operating system starts, the SAM file becomes inaccessible. Now let's see SRM. SRM is Security Reference Monitor. The Security Reference Monitor is a security architecture component that is used to control user requests to access objects in the system. The SRM enforces the access validation and audit generation. Windows NT forwards the access to the object. Any access to an object must be first validated by the SRM. For example, if a user wants to access a specific file, the SRM will be used to validate the request. The Security Reference Monitor enforces access validation and audit generation policy. The Reference Monitor verifies the nature of request against a table of allowable access types. for each process on the system. For example, Windows 3X and 9X operating system were not built with the reference monitor, where the Windows NT line, which also includes Windows 2000 and Windows XP, was designed with an entirely different architecture and does not contain a reference monitor. So basically, encrypted hashes are stored in SAM file. Like here, clear text is converted to hash, encrypted to hash and stored in SAM. The SAM file contains all the username and passwords, but they are encrypted in hashes. So that's all about Windows security. In next video, we will see how to crack it or hack it. Thank you for watching this video.